everybody, Sylvia here with another episode of the Sylveon and Shaymin Show. This is our third Christmas episode of the month. Today I'm going to be showing you a really cool, easy to do Christmas craft. For this craft you're going to need some materials. You will need foam cups, borax, you can usually just get it in a box, but we got a big box because there was no smaller ones, pipe cleaners, popsicle sticks, and some sort of yarn or string that you can hang your ornament on. Okay, so this is really easy to do. Oh, and you're also going to need some boiled water. You can have an adult help you with that. The first step is to make your design. Use some pipe cleaners to make a certain kind of special design, I don't know, Christmas shape. We already made some of ours. For ours, we did a Santa hat, a snowman, a Christmas tree, and a star. So, we're going to be moving on to the next step now. Once your water is boiled, take your designs, and however many you have, take that amount of cups, and your borax, as well as your yarn and popsicle sticks, down to the kitchen, and have an adult help you pour some of the water in. So, since it's not really safe to do it here on the set, let's go! Now that we're in a safer area, the water is finished boiling, and you don't have to do this, but I'm going to use food coloring to color the water, so that way the crystals will be different colors. I'm going to be using yellow, green, and red, and then I'm going to just keep one white. You don't have to do this, but it's just something we decided to do. So we have our cups here, and we're just going to go and fill them about 3/4 of the way up with the water, and then we're going to put in some of the dyes for the ones that we're going to put in, and then we'll get into stirring the borax. Alright, so we've got all of our cups full of the water, so now we're just going to add in the dye. You can kind of see some of the steam coming off of it. It's really hot. Be very careful when working with this hot water. It's very necessary for it to be hot, but it's also very dangerous. Okay, now we have 4 steaming cups of boiling water. We've got white, gold, red, and green. These are all Christmas colors, and we're going to use them to their best abilities. Okay, so now we're going to add in the borax. Since these are significantly bigger cups, we're going to use 5 spoonfuls. If you're using a regular size cup, you should use 4. Make sure to hold on to the cup while you're stirring. Let's get mixing. Right, so there's our borax. And make sure to dry off your spoon before you put it in there or it'll get stuck. So we're going to put 5 spoonfuls in there. Make sure to get them really well stirred. If it's not, the crystals will be really hard to, keep together. Remember, 1 spoonful at a time. Don't go overboard. That seems good. There, all done. Now we're going to put the ornaments on. So first we're going to lay one of your popsicle sticks over top of the cup, like so. Now, we used little paper clips, but you can use whatever you want to hang them. Yarn, string. So just hang them in the cup, or, like this. There. So don't let it hit the sides, and make sure it doesn't hit the bottom, so that way the crystals won't clump up there. And just do that for the rest of yours. Right, so now that we have all of our ornaments hung, now we have to play the waiting game. It takes several days for it to fully crystallize and to look its best. This can take as short as an afternoon to a weekend, so we're probably just going to let these sit here for a few days and crystallize. Okay, so it's been about 3 days since we put these in their containers, and we've let them sit there and just soak up as much of the crystals as possible. And we moved them out to the garage because they were getting in the way in the kitchen, but here they are. Let's take a look. Ooh, you can't probably tell, but there's a lot of crystallization on there. That's really cool. Here they are, all out of their cups. The Christmas tree has a lot of crystallization on the base. The star probably turned out the best next to the snowman. The Santa hat got a little distorted, but it got stuck to the bottom, so we had to rip it up. But yeah, these all turned out really cool, guys. So you should probably let them dry off. Make sure you safely pour out all of the excess water into like your yard or into the sink or something, but make sure none of the crystals get down into the garbage disposal if you put it in your sink. Then once these babies are dry, you can put them on your Christmas tree. Now we just left them in for a few days so that they would get a lot of crystallization. These things will crystallize really, really quickly. As long as you keep your water hot and make sure to not disturb them, they could be done in an afternoon. So you don't necessarily have to leave them in their cups for a long, long time. Guys, that about sums up this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have lots of fun making your own. Bye!